Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 3rd May 2023. My name is TSV Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. This is my spiritual vlog on YouTube. Haribol TRSV Nectar NECTAR Nectar. In this particular vlog, in all my previous videos, we have been discussing about the knowledge and information that we have gleaned through the study of spiritual books, scriptures, contemplation on the material universe, and meditation on the spiritual universe. This particular video is no exception to that rule. In fact, it is a mere continuation of what we have been doing in all my previous videos. Kindly subscribe to this vlog and press the bell icon so that I may keep reminding you of my other videos. So today, let us continue with today's topic. In the past few videos, we have been discussing about a particular species in living entities called yakshas, who are very nice, devout people who alas are from the hellish planet. Yakshas are very capable, as we will know from this second case history. This belongs to a female yaksha, also called a yakshini. We shall call her I. That is the initial that we will use to mention this yakshini. Her initial is I. This girl was born in the year 1917 into a very affluent and illustrious family of advocates, political leaders, and nationalists in a country which was under colonial rule. Her grandfather and her father were both advocates and very successful as legal practitioners. The family was quite rich and was deeply involved in that country's political scenario. The grandfather, the father, and the aunts, plus her own mother, were very much influenced by the nationalistic movements of that era, as a result of which this lady grew up in her family with most of the family members going to prison by terms. When this girl grew up, she also joined the nationalistic movement. She was educated in a school run by a very internationally famous Nobel laureate who was running a very successful school in that country. This lady later got married and she had two sons. After some time, when that country got independence, by the time of which her grandfather was already dead, her own father became the prime minister of that country. He was very successful as a politician and an administrator, person who was more of a nationalistic leader than a politician. This man's only daughter was this Yakshini, and so he was very fond of her. This nice person wanted his daughter to succeed him. This lady later succeeded her father after another prime minister who was there for a short term. Thus, after the father and the short term prime minister, this lady became prime minister of that country. As a prime minister, this lady broke away from her original party and started her own party. As I had said before, Yakshas and Yakshinis have an innate capability of Midas touch. They are very capable of promoting and mentoring successful businessmen and rich people, etc. Whoever this lady favored became a legend in that country's history, be it a movie actor, a businessman, a banker, or an industrialist. Thus, this lady could generate money and funds for her own newborn party manifolds. After that, being a Yakshini, she could also do wonders in the battlefield, as a result of which she successfully achieved some seemingly unachievable objects. However, as a Yakshini, she had to come across the negative forces. Her younger son was a Rakshasa, a demon who never saw things right. He exploited his own mother's power and created so much trouble for her that she, her family, her political party, and her country all came to grief. As a demon, this guy died a very violent death at a very young age. This lady outlived that younger son along with her own elder son, about whom we will talk later. The younger son died, putting this country in turmoil of all sides from all kinds. This man saw to it that this country came down to ashes. However, this Yakshini mother revived everything, but alas, within 4 years of her doing so and bringing back the country to the track, she herself died a very violent death in the year 1984. As a Yakshini, she achieved a lot, was considered to be one of the most beautiful women not only in that country but all around the world, had many followers, admirers, and fans, people who wept when she died. But being a Yakshini, she had to die a violent death in the hands of her own bodyguards. This story I wanted to say because this lady was in my mind for a very long time and I meditated on her. I meditated on the proverb, don't judge a person by the way he or she lives, judge him or her too by the way he or she dies. This lady had a very illustrious and successful political career. Yet, for a person of her stature, dying by gunshots at the age of 57 or so in 1984 was quite a shock which stunned the whole world. This is my second case history proving to the point that yakshas are from the hellish planet, though they are very intelligent, very capable, very beautiful or handsome, and very intelligent, but because of their devilish species, they come to a sudden and violent end. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this particular subject. Please give me your own expert opinions, thoughts, and ideas so that I may blend everything together for the sake of this society. Before concluding, let me remind you that I am also a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Spiritualism happens to be my favorite subject. Till we meet in my next video with another case history, this is good morning from TSV Raghavan.